10 hours, 10.5 hour stream. 4:30 in the morning. Uh-oh. All right. The cuts and nicks from long practice sessions with all manner of blades. As its benefits, you are now a journeyman with blade. Your sidestep power attack now has a chance to disarm your opponent. Press and hold attack while moving left or right. Okay, yeah, I remember that move. Also has a chance of killing him. I don't know. Can I pick up that shield? I guess I can pick up that shield. You can keep your stupid, silly mace. I can't go lockpick or a key. I can't get through there. Okay, so what if I did something? Get this guy's attention. Can I get him to come over here? Okay. Maybe I can get him to come through. Come on, dude. Do I have a spell that lets me open up simple locks? Ah, damn. I am a fool for not ever buying that. Minor latch crack. Open easy locks. Is this an easy lock? I don't know if this is an easy lock. The hard lock. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. I can't do that. Okay. I guess we come back with a crap ton of lockpicks. Calm down. About to be over encumbered. Okay, sounds like I just left the battle zone. Okay, Sir Bubba wants to get lifted onto the bed. You ready, buddy? Ready? Yeah, jumping up. Okay. I don't know how to get out of here. How do I get out of here? Turn left. Underpaul Cave. Okay. Oh, I see daylight. Woohoo! Now, where the hell am I? In the big scheme of things. Oh, so we're close to Bruma. I don't know. I don't know, but I've been told. Do I want to sell in Bruma? Oh? Where are the enemies? Okay, those were in the game, those birds. Let's just walk south. I don't feel like walking up the mountain. That's going to be a struggle. We'll just walk down into the valley. Picking flowers as we go. Enjoying the scenery. Hopefully we don't walk into any encounters. Hey you. What if I put my boots on? Will you stop hating on me? Are you glad you did that now? Once they aggro on you, it's too late to change the boots. Now can I do some traveling? Fast travel? Roma? Damn. Go to Carol? Let's go south with some more west. Southwest. It's west. Ouch. Are there encounters everywhere? Come on. Damn. No. Perpetual encounter? Hey. Not cool. Not cool. What? The bear? How many bears? Where's the other one? Must have fallen down in here. Wow, that's some steep shit. I don't know where he went to. I don't care. Let me out of here. The enemy's nearby. The enemy's never gone. Okay, okay, kitty. I'll run all the way to Coral. I don't really give a shit. I'm like operating on a wing and a prayer here, although it's a beautiful day out here. I gotta keep throwing my my spell. I'm over encumbered, okay. Uh-oh. I felt that coming. I better be careful, I'm gonna die. Hey now. What the heck? Get out of my business. Hi, Miss Kitty. Yeah. She misses me. She wants me to lay down and pet her. Hugs and kisses. That's what she wants. I know. Damn, with that goddamn attack music. Oh, I can travel. What the heck? Okay, put that away. Unencumber yourself. What time is it? Okay, let's go sell a bunch of crap. Let's see. The weapons are up here on the right, right? Yeah, fire and steel. Ow! It hurts.
Good day.
Oh, you're not gonna say, what do you want? Thank you for that. Matter of fact, before we do any of this,
Farewell.
let me heal, let me, fix my own shit first. Get the experience. And there's nothing here for me to fix? This is all magic stuff. Okay.
Well met.
Fix my shit,
If
please.
I can't fix it, it ain't broke.
Fix... I don't know, I might hang on to that, I don't know. Fix it all. Fix it all. Yes, you've got claws, and you're sticking them right in my chest. Is that what you like to do? Stick the claws in the chest. Okay. No one can see you down here, you know. No, don't come up here. And she is so funny. It's not enough for her to just jump up and sit on my lap. She wants to, like, climb up my chest and lay on my face. Isn't that what you want? Isn't that what you want? Let's lay down. Okay, buy my shit, please.
Perhaps you need new armor, a weapon. I have a large selection of both.
No. Dwarven bows. Don't need. Geez, I'm not seeing any more weapons for selling purposes. This really isn't worth a lot of money. But man, it really... oh, and it's got 0 uses left. I'd have to recharge it. But it was that guy's sword. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. Armor. Dwarven boots.
You got a great deal there.
Yeah, Orcish Greave. Get rid of that.
A fine transaction.
A fine transaction. Jeez, there's not a lot there. Okay, she won't buy any of that. Bear pelt, yeah. Wolf pelt? Really?
An excellent bargain.
That's all she'll buy.
Tell your friends about me.
Yeah. Wouldn't you like to know what I'm telling them about you?
I'm willing to teach if you're willing to learn.
Armorer, you know what? I really need to learn this. I really need to learn this. Let's just do it.
Good that you want to get better.
I'm gonna spend as much money on it as I can.
You've got a lot to learn.
I need to learn how to fix my magic armor.
Let's see if we can't teach you a thing or two.
Let's see if I can.
I can show you some new things.
I don't have an. I need 300, almost 300 coin. Let me see if I can't decide what
I
else.
offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all
I'm
Cyrodiil.
sure I can find something to sell. There you go. You just made up my mind. I don't want to sell that though. Geez, I can't sell any of this. I just can't. Make it simple. We'll make it simple.
Thank you for your patronage.
Just do that.
I'm willing to teach if you're willing to learn.
Okay, that was painful, but
Farewell.
painful, but there's a joke there somewhere. Okay, now let's see. Let's sell some more stuff before it gets too late. Some kind of general goods. Yeah, let's go to my girlfriend down there in the... Is this the right place? Yes, it is.
I will never forget your brave rescue of my daughter.
Ouch!
What can I
Ouch.
do for you today?
Ow! Ow! Ow!
I saw Raina
Ow.
Briand talking to her dogs the other day.
Stop
I
that!
think she thinks they understand her. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Oh yeah. Sell that.
That's a good deal.
I should have came over here and sold this stuff, but I wouldn't have had to sell that sword.
That's more than I'd usually pay. A fine transaction. You drive a hard bargain. That seems... a good price for a good customer.
The same to save the vampire dust. I think that's quest items somewhere along the line.
A good price for... That's more than I'd usually pay.
Starlight Tome. Already know that spell, right?
You drive a hard bargain.
Okay, that's all she'll buy.
Thank you. Come again. Take care.
I got a whole bunch of diseases I have to cure myself from. Where's the church? There it is. Coral. Is this one? Has this one been desecrated? Is this the one I have to bring? Okay, not desecrated.
Renaud Germain has a terrible memory. We've met many times, but when I saw him in Chadenhall, he walked right past me like we were strangers.
I hear you.
I've heard that they have good magic trainers over at the Mages Guild.
The Mages Guild is, indeed, a fine organization.
This is where you find
Goodbye.
out you haven't sinned. These guys will bless you.
Good to see you.
I heard that the Countess is quite upset lately. Apparently,
Fibroseptum. I don't know where this one is yet. I'll have to find it.
someone stole something very personal to her.
Interesting.
I've done this one, but it
You have
doesn't.
to admit,
It doesn't think
this is
that
a
I.
good
It
place
doesn't
to
think
live.
that I have.
Friendly folks, I think.
Good to know. What's the news?
I've done this one too, but
From the other
for
parts
some
of
reason
town.
it doesn't think I have.
I hear that the Nords of Skyrim have been warring with the Redoran of Morrowind.
I'm not surprised.
Now this
It seems
is the
that
one
Skyrim
that's
Skyrim is
see.
always involved
going
in
to
a border
cure my
dispute.
disease.
Goodbye.
Good.
Now let's verify that. Everything's green. No diseases. This I brought upon myself when I did the quest for the gauntlets of the Crusader. I took on that guy's curse. But all this other stuff is fortifications. Resist disease, resist feather. And none of these are penalties. So that's a good thing.
Day.
That's a good thing. Now, let's see. I think I can go downstairs. Find a bed to sleep in so I can gain my level. That bed'll do. Okay, I'll take the 5. Take the 3. Let's see. Affects how quickly? Yeah, I need that magicka coming at me quick. I'm doing good here. And here, we're going for the willpower. Willpower. Now, you gotta stop sticking your claws in my nice shirt and pulling holes in it. Gotta stop that. This cat is crazy. Not enough for her to be petted. She wants to be like hugged. You gotta like wrap her up in your arms. It's the only way she otherwise she'll poke at you with her claws. And that's her telling you. Give me attention. Give me attention. You're not giving me enough attention. Okay, geez, 11 hours. Maybe I'll do 12 hours and call it quits. It's 5 a.m. Okay, let's check out the quest so I can re-sanctify. Is that the right word? Re-sanctify this sword. Chapel of Archaean Shaden Hall. Okay. Shaden Hall.
Hi there.
Hi there. I don't remember how involved this is. It might be just as simple as placing the sword on the altar in there and activating it.
Tidings, citizen.
Oh crap. I need a weapon. I gotta bang these guys up. Okay. Weapon of the Crusader. 34 uses. Oh crap, they've desecrated it already. Or they started to, but they didn't finish. They almost did. Damn. I gotta hurry up and pillage these guys before they disappear. Their bodies unspawn really fast. They take their weapons with them. Now see, when I walked in here... Oh, wait a second. Yeah, they were in here when I walked in the front door. We gotta go attack Umaril so these attacks and the churches stop. I don't want to get into that tonight. That is very involved. Very involved. Let's see. Got about a half an hour. Oh. Over encumbered. Why not? 2 a.m. Let's go down and sleep. Lucky it was this late at night. These guys were all down here sleeping. Otherwise, they'd have been upstairs and they'd have been present for killing. Or being killed. You'd be dead. You'd be dead. Hey. Okay, 5 hour. 3 plus 5 is 8. Now let's see if it's still 8. Well, maybe I hit cancel last. I'm over encumbered. Coral, Fire and Steel. Is that my go-to place? Now you don't even notice the dead bodies, do you? Okay, I'm not here. I don't mind taking stuff out of containers, but I'm sometimes hesitant to take things off of shelves that's in sight because they're like decorations. They look a lot better than like empty shelves everywhere. Okay, I know what that building is. That's the Assassin's Guild. I might have got my facts wrong. This might not be. Really, you still guarding this guy's house?
What's this about?
I thought we...
9 of the morning watch and all's well. Good morning to you, sir.
9? It was just 8 o'clock seconds ago.
Good day.
I didn't get it. Well, it's 9:30.
I see you. Hello.
Yeah, good for you. Give me a store to sell stuff to. Oh my god, I don't know my way around this town. Okay, that's a house. That's a house. They put placards outside places that aren't houses. That's a club. I've never been able to get asked to join. And I tried being an elf. I thought maybe I needed to be an elf. Do you even have any businesses in this town? What the hell? Ah, whoa. That was a crash. Yep, that was a full-blown crash. Okay. Hey, that's loud. Now, where are you gonna put me? Walking out of the church? That's okay. Because I didn't do anything but wander around not knowing where a store was. March Rider. Okay. Okay. This is a weapon place.
March Rider sells and repairs weapons and armor. Can I help you? I'm Tertia Veducia.
Really? That's a mouthful.
Did you know we have the finest horses in Cyrodiil? Right here in town? Black Waterside Stables, the best thoroughbred blacks.
Sounds racist to me.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Wow. A lot of money for what doesn't seem to be much. Most of these things are an awful lot of money. These magic items. Yeah, we're selling you stuff, and we've never sold you stuff before. So we're gonna have to go through the whole haggling thing. Yeah, 39, 40. Let's start with 50. 70 is her disposition, huh? Let's sell her an iron arrow. See how that works.
A fine transaction.
Fine. Go up 5 at a time. Pretty safe strategy.
A fine transaction.
Nice. Gonna start to get pretty difficult here. You gonna make this one?
I can't afford to do that.
Yeah, I had that feeling. Your disposition dropped one. Why you want to be careful.
I can't make that deal.
What? You made it last time.
You got a great deal there.
Sure. These things aren't worth very much. They don't do very much, but they're a nice little piece of money.
You've made a good bit of gold. That seems a fair price. That's a good deal.
Okay. Where'd the Sword of the Crusader go? There it is. Ah, that does a nice piece of damage. Plus it does 10 more points of fire. That's some good damagey damage.
Thank you for your patronage. I'm pretty handy. What needs to be fixed? Farewell.
$200. I still got an awful lot of weight I'm carrying around. I've already got this, but maybe this one's a little different. I don't know where I'm going to lose all that weight. I'll spot. It's probably that Crusader sword. I think we get rid of the mace. Where you at? Oh.
Borba Grauzgaj. We've got everything the adventurer needs. I'm an old
Borba
adventurer myself,
Grauzgaj.
and I know what's wanted. I'm retired from adventuring, but you might try the old mine they call Rickety Mine out east along the Blue Road. Another possibility in that direction might be Kemen. It's an old Aliad ruin. You might also look at Quickwater Cave to the north. I cleared it out, but I haven't been there in years. It might have new tenants. That Rocknar seems a bit shady to me. He does a good job on the horses at the castle, though. I'm listening.
Ouch.
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
We're right up to 55. We'll be bold.
That's a good deal.
Okay. I guess 60.
That's just not reasonable.
Yeah. Okay. So. 5 dwarven arrows, 4. 3. Awful lot of, yeah, what the heck. 25 steel arrows. 2.5 pounds, 5.5 pounds. Iron arrows. You're wearing my personality necklace, probably. That might help me get better prices.
That's more than I would usually pay.
Okay. Let's save this money for training. I really have to get... Of course, I gotta gain a level before I train again.
Thank you. Come again.
But I can go back and get armorer training next time I gain a level.
Good day.
And that ought to put me over the top where I can finally repair magic items. Two more points. 2 more points. I'm wearing an item that increases this. I wonder if I got a spell that will increase that. What's that disease spell? I need a restoration of 50. I don't have restoration of 50 yet? With all the healing I've been doing on myself? How does that not happen? What do you mean I don't have? I got 61 restoration. I should be able to cure my own disease. What's up with that? Cure disease. Skill level too low. So what? Magic items that increase that don't count? Well, then what are they for? I don't get it. Miss Kitty, I need that arm for the keyboard. Can I have that arm for the keyboard? Oh, wow. Okay. You're doing it again. What do we got going on here? What's my weight? What is my weight? 178. Yeah, we gotta do something about that weight. Mace of the Crusader is in 100% good shape. So that's 30 pounds. We're carrying an extra 39 pounds with the sword. That's what's happening here. So, map me. We can get rid of that. Here it is. Yeah, these guys are going to want to hit the road to go fight.
Lord Crusader, the prophet is here. He's just arrived. He seemed to know you were coming, told me to wait for you, and here you are. Come. He is preaching to the assembled knights in the chapel. You should speak to him at once.
I don't wanna. You wait for me there. Hey guys, how's my favorite ghosts? wanted to do. Put the mace there.
The time has come, Crusader. You should speak with the Prophet.
Yeah, that's what they tell me. I'm not ready for that right now. You boys take it easy. I went through this place already once before. Now see, those are visible. So they make good decoration type stuff. I don't like to take that stuff. Because this is a place that I could frequent. But nobody sees what's in these containers, so... Well, I guess what's going to happen here is that. Wow, that armor class is up to 40. Come a long way. What am I up to, level 17? 16? This number's pathetic. Pathetic. What I want to do, where did I just come from? That ale. I was up in Bruma, under Paul Cave. Yeah, let me put a marker there. So I can go back there, take all the stuff. My tape's going to be an hour long within 30 seconds, so that'll be 11 and a half hours. I'm going to call that. So what's my weight now? 148? That's still on the heavy side, damn it. Man, oh man. I suppose I can go store that vampire dust and these tones. Let's go home. Skingred. Oh, at least it's raining. Now, there's supposed to be a cabinet right here. Okay. This could be a good opportunity to catch up on some reading. A pickaxe. A pickaxe. Okay, you can stay there for now. Catch up on reading some of that stuff and see what I can take out. Conjurer's note. Prisoner remains uncooperative. Oh, I remember this. I remember this. This week in store. Handbill. Tired of the noisome dim of the common tap room? Stay at Gerald View. Peaceful, tasteful, and only for the most discerning of customers. Everyone knows quality. Everyone knows quality comes at a price. Don't remember reading that one. Handwritten note. Brugo's take. Oh, I remember that. I can get rid of that. Letter. Yeah, I remember that one. We can get rid of that one. This is being treated as a quest item, and it's not letting me remove it. I may need to furnish that building before that is removable. Go to the end of the street, turn left, take the next right. If you see the house with the fallen roof, you've gone too far. Knock twice. Pause, knock again. They'll let you in. Be sure to have the money. I don't remember what that one was about. Or where I found it. Undelivered letter. Let's try that again. Okay, and I know what this was for. We've done that. Okay. I don't like to carry all that stuff. So the conjurer's note, the handbill, the handwritten, the letter, and the note, and the undelivered letter, and this will not leave. We're doing pretty good here. don't really need all these keys. Serpent's Wake. They weigh 0 pounds anyway, but 14 hammers. They weigh a pound apiece. I don't need that many hammers. I almost never use these things. Carrying around 14 pounds. These weigh nothing. Someday I'm going to leave a trail of torches so I can find my way out like a trail of breadcrumbs. Down to 134 pounds, and that was my low for today when I started. I was at 134. Oh, I'm wearing the Jewel of Rumari. I don't need to breathe underwater. I can put my shield ring back on. Oh, I just stored that. Okay. So let's do a little bit of edification on my own spells. Illusion. Let's look at alterations coming along. Destruction. Illusions coming along really nice. Mysticism, I gotta get that up somehow. All spells. Okay, those are greater powers. Restoration, illusion. Okay, so I could spam the crap out of this to get my illusion up, but oh, and here's an extra 5 points per pound's worth of feather. Very little. Restoration. Alteration. That's why I need to... Yeah, I gotta get my alteration up. So I get Pack Mule. That's an extra 200 and something points. That's a biggie. Alteration. Maybe I start using this on easy locks and buy the other ones as well. Ah, here's my mysticism. Now, what's the difference between open and easy lock on target and opening easy lock on target? Geez, that seemed more like 10 seconds instead of 5 seconds. It gained another point already. This is usually where I practice my spells. Okay, so I don't have to wait for my previous spell to expire before I throw it again. So my limiting factor here is going to be my mana. So what is my mysticism at right now? $12, and I need to get it up to 25 or 50. What spell was it? Mysticism. Was that my disease spell? Remove disease. Cure disease. No. Why did I want my mysticism? Yeah, I don't have enough to throw any of these spells because I just burnt up all of it. Mysticism. Why did I want to gain my mysticism? I can't remember. Geez, I'm 15 minutes away from the 12-hour mark. I'll probably get there. I wish that we had in this game something you could display sets of armor on. Okay, so now mysticism. Requires 25 for the manipulation. Okay, so I only got to get 25. And I believe I just said I was up to 12. Yes. That was 4 times. That would have brought me up to 13. That should have brought me up to 14. And it did. And I threw it like 4 times to get it. That'll turn to 5 and then 6 and then 7 probably by the time I get to 25. So say average of 5. I got 11 more to go. I'd have to throw this thing 55 more times to get there. Basically what I'm doing is practicing my spells. And the speed at which my mana grows. Oh, yeah, sweet. Oh, I know how to do this. I need to go find an alien well. Damn. Because then I can gain my magicka back immediately, and I could just spam the living crap out of this. Oh my god. Is it that simple? An alien well. Oh man. And I don't remember, and they're not on the map. I thought there was an alien well. Oh man, it was... I was over around here. Start with this. No, there was an alien well next to one of these alien ruins. Man. Damn. Alien well. Son of a bitch. I don't know. Alien well. I found so many of them. I remember there was one. I was looking. It's in this area. It's in this area here. No, leave it, because I want to go back there. Let's just go very far east.
Your money or your life? Easily done.
These dude. Is that all it took? Oh, that's gonna be something. I may have just discovered for myself for the first time a big time hack for this game. Haha! Is that the alien well, or is that... That's an alien well, yes it is. I'll put this to the test right off the bat. Okay. Oh, and it won't let me use the well again for a certain length of time. I was afraid that was going to be a thing. I've never tried to use one twice in a row. Yeah, and that's going to take quite a while. It's okay, it's only fair. Oh, excuse me. Well, I might as well do something for 5 more minutes. Well, that was a good experiment anyway. We learned something here. I want to stay away from Kvatch. Okay. That we are not going to do next. I think what we were doing was the staff. Let's go up to Bruma. Because this is what I wanted to clean house on next. Why don't I go there and start that? That way I'm there. Really? You guys are all gonna respawn? I just left this place. How could y'all be respawning already? If that's the case, I don't want to do it. I don't want to clear this thing out all over again. Left a bunch of weapons. All over the floor in here. Scattered throughout the whole place. Ah, there's one of them. 12 hours plus a little. Yeah, I think it's time to quit. Thank you, everybody. See you next time. Peace out.